Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own World of Warcraft private server with ArcEmu, if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it, so that's all that matters. Okay, so first of all, we're going to create ourselves a little text document, and we're going to gather some information. We're going to get our external, internal IP addresses, our default gateway, our no IP DNS, and our local host. Go ahead and type this in for localhost because that is your local host. Okay, and now what we're going to do, we're going to grab our internal and default gateway. So go ahead into your command prompt, type in ipconfig like it says right here, and you're going to get your IPv4 address for your internal IP address. So mine is 192.168.1.120, and then we're going to get our default gateway, which I saw is 192.168.1.1. Grab that. Then we're going to go ahead and head over to IPChicken or whatsmyipaddress.com, doesn't matter, and you're going to grab your IP address for your external IP address and back that out there. And last but not least, we're going to create ourselves a no IP account to get ourselves a logon or a set realm list address or address to your registration page. So go ahead and sign up or sign in. I'm not going to take you through the sign up process. If you don't know how to sign up, then you probably shouldn't even be doing this because your knowledge is so below this area that you should just go away right now. Okay. So here we are, we're frozen. Oh, okay. You click add host, I'm going to click manage host because I've already taken up my limit. 3 is the limit for the free subdomains. As you can see, I have 3, so I'm just going to click on modify, but your page looks exactly the same. The only difference between my page and your page is when it loads, I'll show you. Okay, right here it says host name, you'll be creating your own host name. You can make it whatever.whatever.com. Please stay under the free domains, not the premium ones. And serve game is more of a common one, so go ahead and put that in. Make sure DNS host is A. Your IP should already be filled in for you, and click add host. Once we're done with that, we can go back to our notepad and we can type in desktop please, okay, we can type this in right here for no IP, copy, paste. Okay, and now what we're going to be doing is we're going to type in our default gateway right here, and now we're going to be typing that in up here into our web browser, and it'll take you to your configuration page. Now it's going to prompt you with a username and password, and by default most password for routers have a combination of admin and password, or Linksys is the username's blank and the password is admin, or if you can't figure it out, then just go on Google and it's there, and you can just Google by default what's my information, and right here from this WoW to this Apache, yeah, I know the Apaches are separated because they put them in at different times, but go ahead and copy all this, and we're going to be putting our internal IP address right here under IP address, and we're going to forward all these ports. So go ahead and pause the video and forward all these ports, and if you don't feel like doing that, oh, and by the way, make sure all the protocols are both. Ignore the top 3, you don't need those, that's for a different game. But if you would like to skip this whole process, but people say it's dangerous. I've done it for years and nothing's really happened, but you're going to click on DMZ, and as you see right here, enabling this option will expose the specified host to the internet. All ports will be accessible from the internet. So basically on your individual computer where you type your internal IP address, all the ports are going to be open, and you'll never have to port forward again. So you can, I do both for whatever reason, just to make sure it works. I don't really care, nothing happens to my computer, so go for it if you are on the same page I am. Alright, now what we're going to be doing after we've done all the port forwarding, we're going to go ahead and open up your File Explorer. We're going to go to Computer, local disk. Oh, come on. Alright, you're gonna go into your Windows driver. Oh, System 32 actually. Come on. Head over into System 32 and drivers, and just go ahead and search, because I'm not going to look through this list. Search host. Double click that. Are you really going to be this slow, man? Really? Come on. I'm going to pause the video until this go ahead and pops up. Wow, that literally, as soon as I paused it, it just came up. So go ahead and open this with Notepad, and we're going to be filling out this information right here. You're going to put your local host IP address, and make sure you hit tab. Don't put spaces. Hit tab in between these. I'll show you an example for you put hashtag, and then I'll just do it. Put hashtag, then you hit tab, and it goes straight there. Type in blah blah dot blah blah dot blah blah dot blah blah dot. Oh, that's too many blah blahs. And then hit tab again, and then type in your host name, or whatever. Not host name. Sorry. Type in the no IP account we created, and you have to do that for your local, your external, and your internal on the notepad we created earlier. Make sure you do all three of those and put them all here, okay? And that's what we do for that one. And once you're done with that, set it up in the same format I have it. Hit file, save. Then what we're going to be doing after you've already installed it from the description, or actually not installed it, but extracted it, we have our repack. We also have a web page, and we have the HideSQL. Go ahead and install HideSQL. Make sure it's on your desktop. Blah blah blah. And when you extract your repack, go ahead and extract it right here in your local disk folder. Don't go any deeper than this. Just put it right here. It's just easier. Go ahead and open it up, and if your website folder's on your desktop or whatever, go ahead and go into server, and then go into htdocs. Delete everything in the htdocs, and go ahead and drag it in here. This is basically your web page, your registration page. Please do that. After you've downloaded it, extract it and put it right in here. Okay. Then we're gonna go back. This folder's not empty. Okay. Now your server right now is only accessible to you. We're gonna go ahead and make it online. So we're gonna open up our configs and go ahead and don't change anything and log on. As many tutorials tell you to change that, don't change it. Okay, the only thing we're going to be changing right here is realms. Go ahead and change realm 1, make it your external IP, and then copy this, paste it, and create a realm 2, make this your internal IP. The outside world will connect to this one, you'll connect to this one, but it's still the same realm, so you'll be able to see each other as long as you keep this port the same. Because you won't be able to, well, most computers won't be able to connect to their own external IP, and other people won't be able to connect to your internal IP. So please just make 2, and you'll connect to this one. Anybody on your network will connect to this one. Everybody else will connect to this one, but it will be the same realm. So go ahead and do that. Make sure realm 2, realm 1, and make sure the realm count is 2. Leave this the same, and in world, leave this 0.0.0.0. If anybody's told you to change it, leave this just how it is. Just don't mess with it. Okay? Now our server should be online and it should be public. So what we're going to do, I'm sure you've already done this a million times, but go ahead and start MySQL and start Apache. Oh, come on. Okay. Start Apache. Then we go over here. ArcEmu, this folder is not empty. Okay, go ahead and log on server. When it says ready for connections, it's a little slow because of the screen recorder, but it'll say ready for connections. Okay, and then reopen up ArcEmu World. And this is going to take about 30 seconds. This will be done when it says pickpocketing on the bottom. And so basically your server should be up and running and everybody else should be able to connect to it. Tell them to set their realm list to this, and they should be able to connect. We can also open up our database here. This is just where we can edit our files in our database. Now that I have my Apache up, I should be able to open up this. It should open up here. It will work. I know it will. Come on. Okay. Maybe I didn't open up HideSQL. Come on. I'm going to pause the video real quick just so it loads. Alright, here we are with the database. And once we do this, we are going to go ahead and log on accounts. I'll show you the accounts. These are only me and my little brother right now. I use Trinity Core, not ArcEmu. So these are going to be your these are going to be all your accounts. And people, if they want to create an account, they will head over to that address we made with no IP. However, locally, you'll just head over to your local host. And for account name, you can make it whatever you want. And for the password, you can make it whatever you want. Whoops. And for email, it doesn't matter. It just has to be set up in this format. dot whatever. It has to be set up in that format, and they can click create account, and it should say it's successful when it decides to load. Nope, there we go. Creation of account, Justin's Gay is completed. And when we go over here and we refresh the database, boom. Justin is gay, he likes it in the butthole. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get the whole password here. That would be bad for anybody who tried to log into their account. And their email pops up, and their GM level should be 0. If you want a GM, AZ, admin, sorry, excuse me, you can type in AZ, admin, or GM, and it'll pop up. And so that's basically it. I know it was very brief and not very explanatory, but I had a lot to cover, so just do everything I said, and it should work. If you're having trouble, go to another tutorial, but don't listen to all their information, because it's very... I've looked at other tutorials, and that's why I'm making this one, because it's very difficult, and the other tutorials are just they're not right, they're not correct. So this is the correct one, I promise you that. And if it doesn't work out for you, then maybe I'm incorrect, but I know I'm correct because it's worked for me. It's worked just fine. And yeah, so please comment, rate, and subscribe. I hope this helped you a lot, and I'll see you next time. Wait, hold on, I gotta pause the video. Okay, now I'll see you next time. Okay, alright. I love you, bye.